Hey everybody, welcome back to Happiness 101. I'm Josh, and as you can see, there is a bit of a change of scenery. I did recently just move, and actually got sick right after the move, so the video's been a bit delayed. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get up a new one until now, but we are right back into it today, talking more about relationships, and actually introducing a concept known as emotional bank accounts, which will help us better analyze our relationships, figure out where things may be going wrong, and help us long term. So an emotional bank account refers to the idea that whenever we're interacting with someone that we have a relationship with, whether it be an intimate partner or just a friend, we're either making deposits or we're making withdrawals into that emotional bank account. And when we're making deposits, we're doing positive things that help the relationship, like being pleasant or friendly or appreciative. And when we're making withdrawals, we're doing negative things like being critical, judgmental, or just in a bad mood that rubs off on them. Anything that hurts the relationship would be considered a withdrawal. If we've been making consistent deposits into the emotional bank accounts of our relationships, and we end up having to make a major withdrawal or accidentally make a major withdrawal by doing something that is especially negative and hurtful to the relationship, which tends to happen from time to time if you're friends with somebody or you're in a relationship long enough. If we've been making consistent deposits, hopefully that will help cushion the blow of a really big negative withdrawal. And if we haven't been making those deposits, odds are that the relationship will have a much harder time recovering from an extremely negative event. When it comes to arguments, there are things we can do to help soften the blow of the withdrawals that we're bound to make during an argument. And studies show that simple body language can be a major factor. If we try and limit negative facial expressions or over-the-top hand gestures, or even simply just face the person that we're having a discussion with instead of turning away, we can really help soften the blow of an argument and make it much less negative than it would be otherwise. Other studies have reaffirmed this idea of emotional bank accounts by observing couples and seeing that healthy couples who seem to be functioning well tend to have a 20-to-1 positive to negative interaction ratio, meaning they have about 20 positive interactions for every one negative interaction, and that unhealthy couples seem to have a ratio of about 5-to-1 as opposed to 20-to-1. If you're in a long-term dedicated relationship, you know that most interactions happen automatically and don't really require much thought or effort. This is the natural tendency of relationships, and whenever we spend an extended period of time with anyone, things tend to become automated and we think about them less. But if we find that our interactions are more negative than they have been in the past, maybe it's time to be a little more conscious about our actions and our discussions and be a little more affectionate, loving, caring, or whatever it is our partner needs at that moment. But yes, there is still more to talk about when it comes to relationships, so if you want to learn more, tune into the next Happiness 101 or find a Hapacus class. Keep happy, everyone.